What's up, guys? It's your friendly neighborhood Valiant Renegade, a little bit of a mess in the office here. Wanted to show you guys, this is some of the stuff I do on the side. I do a lot of photography work and video work. And this coming weekend, I'm going to be doing some dance recitals. I'm getting one of my rigs set up now. This is a small rig cage with a handle and the metal aluminum body that goes around my Canon EOS R6. It's one of quite a few cameras that I have. But the EOS R6 is a great full-frame camera for still photography. It is an absolutely fantastic job for video as well. And mounted to that is the Canon RF 24-70 f2.8 zoom lens from the Canon L series. So this little rig right here, again, you know, I use this a lot for video. Works great. Cost a few pennies. Mounted to the top is it's a Shure Lenshopper mic, which I do like. It was one of the first camera mics that I got to use for this. Basically, what I'll be shooting with this for is for run and gun interview. I've also got, and I may switch out, I love this thing, the Rode Video NTG. I've got the full Rode NTG 3, which is the broadcast grade. You know, basically, it's a Hollywood telecondenser shotgun mic. When you see those mics on the booms with the dead cats on them, which is that big furry windscreen, it's its bigger brother. It's over in a padded case somewhere else. But I'm going to probably be using this one tonight because this has a little bit better stereo pickup. This is more of a shotgun style mic. So got that, and I've got it all feeding into the Atomos Ninja V. So what you do is you go HDMI out from the camera. You go into the Atomos Ninja V. The Atomos Ninja V does all the recording. I've got a 4 terabyte Samsung solid state hard drive. Basically records up to about 500 megs per second. It's a fast little sucker, which you need when you're shooting in 4K, which I will be at 24 frames a second. And any case, yeah, just wanted to show you one of the rigs. The other rig is in the other room, and that is a Canon EOS R, and I'll be using that this weekend. So the idea is you have 2 cameras running. This will be my camera for not only for run and gun pre-show, just to do some interviews with some of the dancers and the teachers back set. But during the show, it'll be a static wide shot of the stage. I'll probably have the lens engaged at about its 70 millimeter position because I'll be 100 feet from the stage. I'll be using a mic on here for scratch audio. The other camera, the EOS R, which will also be in a small rig cage, and it's going to have the 7-inch, the Atomos Shogun, which is their big bad boy. I use that on that one. That one's going to be my tight cam because the EOS R, when you shoot in 4K, you don't get the full frame sensor. This is the 35 millimeter full frame equivalent sensor. On the EOS R, it's also got the 35 millimeter full frame sensor, but when you shoot in 4K, there's a heavy crop of about 1.78. Which is great because I rented a 100 to 500 RF Canon L series lens for this weekend to use on that one to get the tight shots of the stage. So looking forward to it. Going to be testing some stuff out tonight, having some fun. You know, just trying to get geared up for this. Going to be a long weekend for the Renegade, so I will probably be a little scarce this weekend, guys. As far as making videos and showing up on live streams, I'm going to be burnt and wiped out for a good bit of it. It's 5 different recitals, and then, of course, I've got a lot of multi-camera editing to do in Adobe Premiere after that's over, because a lot of people buy these DVDs and Blu-rays. Anyway, so just figured I'd show you, do a little something different on the channel today. Probably won't get a lot of hits, but to hell with it. Just came here to have some fun. All right, since I mentioned it, I went and grabbed the other rig. Now, this one's not quite finished being set up yet. This is the Atomos Shogun. This is the 7-inch, the bigger brother of the Ninja V. You can see right there. And the camera that on, there's my R6. There's the Canon EOS R, which was the first mirrorless interchangeable lens camera that Canon did. Great machine. The crop on it, a lot of people complained about in 4K. because it goes pixel for pixel. It doesn't do pixel binning. Like the R6 shoots oversampled 4K. It actually shoots at 5K, 5.5K, and then condenses down to 4. This one doesn't do pixel binning. So a lot of people complained about the crop, but it's absolutely perfect. I'm 100 feet away from the stage. So that crop on this camera, combined with the RF 100 to 500 millimeter lens, it's a variable aperture, which is not my favorite. I have the vaunted Canon 70 to 200 L series lens. You see those on a lot of the sidelines of NFL games, things like that. The great whites is what they call them. I rented this one because I really don't use telephoto lenses terribly often, or at least Zoom telephotos. So I didn't want to spend $3,000 buying it. But Roger and the guys at Lens Rentals, I can't speak of highly enough. I've always, if I've ever had to rent gear, I get it from Roger and the guys at Lens Rentals. Can't recommend them enough. The Canon, this cost me $100 for the whole week. A week of renting this. A $3,000 lens, $100 for the whole week. Couldn't beat it. But I've got that on my Atomos Shogun, and you can see I've got HDMI and SDI 12 outs on the back. So very, very versatile. So that's going to be my tight follow cam. This is going to be my steady cam. Both are going to be on some Malibu tripods, video tripods, and should be able to get some great shots and then to do some multicam editing. The cool thing with this on the R6, if I didn't mention previously, is the ability, the IBIS capability, which, you know, I really won't need this weekend when it comes to the tripod shooting, but the run and gun shooting is great, which is why I use this as run and gun. Between the 2 stops to 4 stops, or actually about 4 stops that you get of image stabilization from the glass, the 24 to 70 L series RF lens, you get about another 4 to 5 stops out of the IBIS, the in-body stabilization in the R6 itself. Combined, when they work together, you get up to about 7 stops, which is huge, of image stabilization, which is awesome. So I don't even need to really use gimbals anymore, which is cool. So anyway, just thought I'd do a little gear video real quick, show you guys some of the stuff. Got a couple other lenses back here. This is the Canon 16 to 35. Probably going to be replacing that soon with the new 15 to 35 RF 2.8 and the 85 millimeter EF Prime 1.4 prime with built-in image stabilization. I love that lens. That is my go-to lens for portrait work. It is an absolutely gorgeous lens, and it is worth every damn penny that it costs, and costs a good bit. So anyway, hope you guys like this, just to do something different. Like I said, hook me up if you have any camera questions, and I'll be happy to help y'all out with it. Take care.
I'm sure the website worldwide, man, had it all the way to youngers. When I say Brooklyn stands, you better just fix your posture, and everyone needs this theme song. So, you ain't a chance, boy. What you think? I'm doing everything.